Okay, it's me again. I am watching my video I just posted, and I'm noticing my freaking phone continuing to give me sound problems. So I'm gonna go out and get a new phone this afternoon. I've been having speaker and microphone issues here for a couple weeks now, even on phone calls. In my video, I can hardly hear a thing, so I'm gonna reshoot that down the road. Anyways, those those rivets that popped off as we were filming, and I was talking to you guys. We're gonna fix them right now. And so you cut the little square out, everything in water, uh, and you align it. Keep in mind you had to do this through, throughout the throughout the whole process. Gee whiz, right there. I'm using a drill bit, so it's probably cut into the material. And don't do what I just did right there. But I thought it was gonna be smooth and cool, you guys, and show you. But anyways, use a brush. Do everything properly. Uh, Shortcuts, half-ass things like what you just saw right there, result and half-ass results. So if you're serious, there you go. Kind of right there. I'm good with it right there. Maybe a skosh over. But can you imagine being a beginner? This is your first model, and you got to do this. Um, Here's the other one, and this one I think we did all right. We just put some water underneath. I said don't use the decal setting solution, and I'm real adamant about that. But once the decals are done, if you're gonna have issues of silvering or crinkling and or adhesion, then I suggest I'm gonna try it here. Actually, I'll try it right now. I hope we're not having sound issues. Um, I'm using both hands too. Oh, goddamn. Hold on a second, Cap. Okay, there's a perfect example of silvering. So it, we're gonna both experiment together. This either is gonna explode on my face here on camera, or it's gonna work. But let's give it a shot. Softening the decals, no, this stuff will melt the decals onto your surface. And this stuff works great for, let's say, champ decals, which were notorious for being real thick and not settling down on your models, but also real ancient, so they would fall apart. This stuff's actually pretty good. If you're going to use them on micro scale type decals or on any type of, let's say, armor decals, aircraft decals, then you want to definitely, why are we not zooming in? You definitely want to thin down your solution. I use 50-50 mineral distilled, either distilled water or purified water, not tap water. With this, mix it in, and it keeps the lifetime of the bottle. It doesn't spoil, it doesn't go bad. On these particular bad boys here, I probably would, I probably would thin it down a little bit more. But I'll let you know as we, like I said, can you imagine being, you saved up your newspaper boy delivery money to buy yourself a nice A&T kit. Do kids still do that? Deliver newspapers on their bike? Nope, I don't think so. Um, what do you guys do for money? Well, anyways, your hard saved money, or you know, your job, your cool internet revenue thing you made up, your an influencer, whatever the word you call it. You save up your money, buy this thing, and this is what you got to do. But there's no one there next to you to tell you this is what you got to do. So you chuck the model out the window. Um, there's a reason I don't have the professional camera set up and all that, blah, 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 because I am not I don't really want to do that, and I put humor into my videos just to hold on a second, guys. Okay, just to I'm having a good time with this. The guys I thanked on the last video, I don't know personally, but other than the Brooker's Hobbies guys, but they have, through their encouragement, their kind words, encouraging words, kind comments, their videos, their series, their builds have inspired me to get back to doing this, but also the friendship part of it. I am not going to knock AMT or Archer or any other model builder or supplier or modeler. Uh, if you want to cuss me out and yeah, I'll meet you in some alley somewhere and we'll duke it out, no problem. But short of that, I'm in this for fun, as you should also. These people I mentioned, and you're gonna come across your people too, or these same people. Uh, Ask them a question if you need help, and you're gonna be pleasantly surprised at the responses. The willingness of modelers to help out new people is something that's always impressed me about this hobby. And there is, you know, um, leave the politic, leave the politic BS aside. Colors, politicians, political groups, blah 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 blah. Trend, Facebook telling you how to think, blah 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 blah. All that crap, leave it behind. Enjoy your people, enjoy your friends, enjoy your family, enjoy your models, and you're gonna see that you're gonna be uh, in a hell of a lot better spot in your life for doing so. Um, uh, so as you can see, I'm giving it the coat. I'm not having any issues. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Um, so maybe there is something to it. Now it's gonna come out nice. Just a big downside, even if you pull this off, what I'm doing here, is you're gonna cover up all the detail once you hit it. If you hit it with a clear coat to keep the rivets from coming off, like they did on my last video, you're gonna lose the detail, and you're gonna lose more detail when you still hit your body color on top of the clear coat on top of the rivets. They're gonna disappear. Hopefully, because they are dark, and if you use a light colored body color, they might show the impression that there's something there. I want to show more of a little bump um, than an impression, a bump and an impression. So no clear coat on this. I was hoping this stuff here was gonna, uh, pull it off, and it did so far. We're gonna let this dry and set, and then what looks like silvering in this shot here is actually bubbles of liquid of this stuff here. So I think we took care of our silvering issues. I believe Showtime Studios mentioned that silvering is not a problem because you're going to be painting on top of it anyways. My personal opinion is silvering grows and spreads and leads to flaking of the decal paper. And as you saw earlier in my earlier video, the rivets just coming off as we were talking. So I have an opinion about that, and Showtime Studios is a freaking unbelievably fantastic modeler. Uh, award-winning modeler, and I would love to meet the guy. I would love to see his models in person. He does do a lot of big rigs, and God, jeez, they're gorgeous. Watch, check it out here on YouTube, Showtime Studios, and uh, uh, something about someone giving a lesson or a tutorial or speaking about something. To me, if he's got a southern drawl like this guy does, or a British accent, in my mind it says, this guy knows what he's talking about. Unlike my dumbass accent. My By the way, I did go to my headquarters on Monday morning so I can get reamed, and yeah, I was gonna bend over and take it. I'm an employee, and but I was still gonna demand my apology afterwards. And actually, there was gonna be no reaming. I went there to get an apology, and what happened after that, I have no control over. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. Uh, Nobody was there other than the security guard at the front, the IT people I had to meet with, a cleaning girl who recognized me from my office and said hi, and actually a coworker who showed up. The whole freaking building was empty, because of the COVID. COVID-19 has forced my department to keep us at home. We were working from home, big time, teleworking. Uh, so that means it's not an 8 to 5 job anymore. It's all the time job. But I welcome it. I love my job. I love what I do. I love my specialized unit. I love my coworkers. And in particular, I have a couple really close buddies, but one in particular who's just literally my brother. And we go through all these adventures together. He's actually the union guy I checked with to make sure I wasn't in trouble, and he said, "Don't worry about it." So, thank you for asking those who asked. Um, I don't recommend it for all jobs. Uh, Jobs kind of kind of are like relationships. It's quirky what you think you can say and do stuff, but uh, there's it's a whole different animal. I'm saying as long as you pay me in return for a hard day's work, okay. Just don't make me do anything illegal or something that outrageously against the social norms, where I'm going to get in trouble or fired or come out in the newspaper. And yeah, we can work. But I'm not going to say anymore because I don't want to give people the wrong ideas. We're there to get paid. Pay me. I'll do it by your rules and stuff. Uh, my situation was a little weird, and I don't want to say any more about it, not because I'm afraid or anything. I don't want to give a young person the wrong idea that you just walk into your boss and just do whatever and not expect any consequences. That's not the way the world works unless it's your own business. But I'll tell you what, if it's a family business and dad started it and he's the head guy and he hired you to help out, if you cross dad wrong and it's affecting the business, guess what? Dad's going to chew you out too. Or mom, So it's work is work, play is play, and the shit you see, excuse me, the poop, excuse me, sorry, the poop you see on TV or movies or whatever, that's just fantasy. Uh, you need your job to live, to eat, to pay rent, mortgage, bills, get married, feed the kids, blah blah blah, buy your car, buy your truck, start your own business, right? Thank you for asking, everyone. Check it out. I'm holding the camera this way. I don't like to do it this way, but um, I'm hoping the sound improves. What do you think? Sometimes I do all right. Um, Now, this is the last video on the decals. So, if I have issues with what I just applied, I'll show those results in another quickie video and the solution, hopefully. But if everything went fine, this will be the last of the Rivet series. AMT, I still need you to, if you care about your brand, your stuff that's out there, people that do not like this kit. Oh, if you want to change that regarding this kit and this kit only, contact me. I have the solution for you. This is not a solution that I'm gonna do or my cousin does this. No, these are this is this is more on the side of the business end, the manufacturing end. I do have a contact as far as a manufacturing company, and it is not going to require anything on your part. No, you keep doing what you're doing and producing these molds the way you're doing. It's not going to require anything as far as retooling or modifying or adjusting. Contact me for that solution. Like I said, I'm not going to blurt it out here, and I'm not just gonna nilly willy go contacting you like like some happy 10-year-old Girl Scout selling Girl Scout cookies. If you're interested about your product, contact me through here, and I'll give it to you for free. What you do with it afterwards, that's a business thing. But modelers are watching, okay? And like I said, if I spent my paper route money saved my paper route money for 2 months to buy this kit, only to wind up having to do this, I'd be pissed. This thing would be, this thing would go flying out the window. So look at it like that. If you have questions, please ask. Ask anything, any and all questions. Nothing is silly for me. I will answer all. Ask any other YouTuber questions also. Um, ask the fellows I just mentioned. Um, you're going to be surprised and pleased at the responses you're going to be getting. Um, put out your own video. Grab your phone, your good phone's not a messed up one like mine, and shoot a two minute video of what you're doing right now. We'd love to see it. I would love to see it. I'll tell you what. I love this stuff. Uh, there's a guy on there, and I don't remember his name off the top of my head, who's going to build one of these, or he's building one of these, but it's a chopped version. Lowrider chop, whatever you call it. It looks. I can't wait to see how that comes out. And anyways, I'm not going to take any more time. I said there's going to be a quick video. I think it's 17 minutes long. I'm going to go back to these guys. Thank you for joining me, comrades, and enjoy.